Hey guys, welcome to my Unfiltered podcast where we talk about things going on here with me, sometimes what's going on with you, and other events around the world. I'm your host, Midwest Mama, and today I have an interesting episode for you. Today I want to talk about how I feed our 4-year-old. She has a lot of food aversions, and so I've had to come up with some very creative ways to get her to eat the foods that we are eating. This entire episode is going to be about how I attempt to fill her body with nutrition other than crackers, things like vegetables and meat. So I hope you enjoy this episode. Thanks for watching. If you follow me on Facebook, you may have seen some posts about my stepdaughter. She is 4. She is a very picky eater. Her preferred meal is crackers or bread or something along those lines. I finally have gotten her to eat peanut butter and jelly, but I feel like that's not enough nutrition. I mean, I realize it's better than nothing, and I'm totally fine with that, but I have figured out a way to get her to eat the foods that I want her to eat. And y'all, I have made some very strange combinations, but she ate it like nobody's business. So I've made some videos over the last few days, and I would like to present you with, I call them Crispies. It's basically where I take our leftovers from the night before, I put it in a blender, I add a little pancake batter and water, blend it up, and take that batter and I pour it in the pan in like silver dollar size pancake shape looking things, and they do look like pancakes, and then I turn the heat up pretty high and pan fry until they're crispy. And I recorded some of that because I have been asked to do so. So now I'm going to show you guys what that looks like.
Here you see me adding food to the food processor. In this video, I am using a magic bullet. You could probably use a Ninja or any other type of blender you have on hand. So I'm adding all the ingredients from our pork loin roast we had the night before. Carrots, celery, cabbage, potatoes, and of course, pork. I then added about half of a 13-cup measuring cup of Bisquick and some water. Now I'm going to keep blending until it reaches a smooth batter consistency. I checked it a few times while blending and added a bit more Bisquick and water to get it right. I like to give my magic bullet blender a good shake whenever I'm mixing up more than half of the cup full. I just feel like it doesn't get all the way mixed. Otherwise, here you can see about what it should look like. And now I'm just pouring that batter straight into the well-oiled pan in small circles. Now for the cooking. This part honestly takes a while. I've sped this video up quite a bit. I keep my heat around 6 or 7 when I'm cooking these. You want them to get crispy and brown, or at least I do. That is how my picky eater likes these. Once the edges start to get a little brown, you can start trying to flip them over. If they won't flip, let them set. You have to wait until the first side is almost completely cooked to flip, or they will fall apart. I spray them with olive oil whenever they look dry. They get smaller as they cook, so I just keep adding batter as the space becomes available. You can see I keep pushing them down with my spatula. I want to get all the gooey batter out of the middle, so that it gets crispy instead of mushy. This is super important for Crispies, and when they get nice and crispy, I take them out and place them on a paper towel to soak up some of the grease. So now I'm just cooking a second batch. There isn't really a lot of substance to these as far as bulk. Think chip. So our 4-year-old can mow down about 2 or 3 pinfuls, about 20 Crispies. To be honest, I don't know the actual nutritional value of these versus just eating the food the regular way. What I do know is that I would never be able to get this picky eater to even try to smell a bite of this type of food any other way. There's nothing wrong with or abnormal about the food. We ate it both before and after I made this video. She just refuses to eat what we would consider normal food. And this is a way that I've come up with to get her to eat some of these kinds of food. It probably won't work for everyone, but it works for us.
Is that good? Do we like it?
It's delicious.
Yeah, those are Crispies. Do we like it? Yeah, it's good. So I think that this can actually help many parents who are struggling to get their kids to eat regular food. It doesn't taste like what it is. They just taste like if you took a tortilla and pan fried it until it was super brown and crispy. That's kind of what it tastes like. But she eats them like nobody's business, y'all. Like, you don't have to fry them as dark as I fry them if your child doesn't like that. If they like more of a pancake texture, you can try that, but you have to be careful because I did try that. I started her with pancakes and she would eat a regular pancake. And then I was like, I'm going to start adding stuff. And where I fucked up was bananas. She does not like bananas. The bananas made the pancakes too mushy. And then she stopped eating them for a while. So now it's like salty, crispy pancakes. I've used chicken and rice casserole. Most recently, the one I videoed was a pork loin roast with cabbage and carrots and potatoes and celery and, you know, all the things. And I tried them. If they weren't such a pain in the ass to make, I mean, that's the downside, is it takes some time. and it takes some creativity. You could almost definitely do any food you want. The first time I tried it, I think I used garlic hummus, shredded cheddar cheese, like half of a hot dog, and some carrots. Just random shit, honestly. I just wanted to see. I was trying to see if she would eat hot dogs. I know some of the foods that I want her to eat are probably not what the granola moms want me to feed my kid. I don't care. I really don't. We are on a budget. We have plenty of food in the house. It is not all dye-free and sugar-free and fucking organic and whatever. I would love to be able to afford that, but that is a very expensive lifestyle, and we do not have that luxury. I am trying to get rid of some of the dyes. Like when the stuff we have with dyes is gone, we will not be buying anymore. But for now, this is my easy way to get your kid to eat whatever you want. Ta-da! Well, guys, that's all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. Thank you for tuning in to my Unfiltered podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with your friends. Follow me on Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and more coming soon. Until next time, love you, bye!